You have a very fine fortress, my lord.
I'm glad you think so.
You don't?
To be honest, I'd much prefer to go back to Kuttenberg. Life in a fortress isn't ideal for a man with my experience.
And with your fortune.
That gets worryingly smaller every day, Lord.
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the Margrave here.
No, that's more down to his Hungarian cousin, if you get my meaning.
Don't shove!
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a hard journey.
The journey wasn't so bad, especially compared to what came before it.
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Suchdol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil, and I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Actually, it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff, too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
Actually, it's...
What are you saying, boy?
Me and my lords were sent to negotiate an alliance with von Berghoff. But that snake was using us the whole time to do his dirty work. He pretended he was willing to cross over to the side of Wenceslas. But instead, he sent us to fight against the king's allies.
And if that wasn't enough, von Orlitz and the Prague militia joined with him.
But why would the Praguers send forces to Trusky?
But they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trusky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation, and they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. We came to warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, that is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting the Margrave. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
Well, we only met once, in fact. When he came to see Lord Hanush in Rattay.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hynek, the Dry Devil.
At my invitation.
Was here? So he's gone?
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hynek, he was somewhat disturbed.
Disturbed? Why?
Well, let's say, after an exchange of opinions, they agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible. I'm sure if you're interested in the details, the Margrave will explain it to you himself.
I'd be very surprised.
What was Dry Devil doing here, anyway?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's supply caravans and a troop of Cumans in these parts alone. It made me a little nervous. If anyone found out he was hiding out here, in the end, it was Jobst himself who sorted it out. He told Hynek he had to stop because he was interfering with his plans.
What do you think about all of this, sir? Sigismund, Wenceslas, Jobst?
What kind of question is that? Do you doubt my...
No, that's not how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes forgets to weigh his words, sir.
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that King Wenceslas isn't the great man his father Charles was. But that is the way of the world. History is full of kings who didn't know how to wear the crown. The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads. He's not a capable ruler. What of it? In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. A sovereign's greatest asset is his legitimacy.
But what if the sovereign is truly bad? If he's mad, say?
I'll put it this way. Nobody lives forever, lad.
Least of all bad kings. Isn't that right, sir?
So, what about us? What do we do now?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you, but the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow. I hope until then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Just an offer. So you'd let us leave if we wanted to?
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns, for the sake of security.
Whose security?
Good question. Yours, I expect.
So be it. I couldn't take another step anyway.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Berghoff is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Burgau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is open to all the king's supporters, even if that does make it a bit crammed.
I suppose I ought to get to bed.
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it, but first eat your fill, all of you. I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths.
G'day, g'day.
Here you go. Take it. Do I want to send Mutt home? Do I want to send Mutt home? Track. Here you go. Take it. Stay. Run.
What can I do?
Lord P.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You need... And now, if you'll allow me...
Mind where you... going. How did it go?
I went to see him, but he threw me out.
And you're surprised?
But it was just a simple misunderstanding.
Bollocks a misunderstanding. You made a fool of yourself, more like.
What am I supposed to do then?
The incarnation of Christ, thy Son, is known by the message of an angel. May by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection. Through the same Christ, our Lord. Amen.
Look out!
So you got your revenge? Father, did it make you feel any better? It did. So what comes next?
Mark von Aulitz is next. Then von Berghoff.
And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
It's what I want.
Are you sure, Henry?
What's happening? Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is, but he's waiting down in the courtyard. I'm just on my way to tend to his wounds.
Oh, very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. In case you're hungry. Oh, have I been too bold?
No, definitely not. Thank you. Do you...
No?
So...
You haven't dismissed me.
I'm not a nobleman. You don't have to stand on ceremony with me.
I do. Thank
shove.
I don't think so. I tried my best. What did I do to
Well
you?
done. Drop by tomorrow. There's something else.
See, meine Dame, we aren't idle here. My men train like that every day.
Admirable. If Sig is... and his army happened to turn up, you'd have 2 warriors. Hello. I'm just holding a discussion.
That's not in the end. As mein Großvater said, the strength, what do you...
Aye. I have to admit, the soldiers here look pretty fearsome.
I get the feeling you'd...
Leave him be, meine Dame. Nobody with any sense would take...
Now look here, I was just being polite. I'd happily take on your men.
Ach ja?
Do you fancy yourself a knight?
Come, Junge. We'll stuff your clothes with straw, so you don't... Pull cock, the first to bleed.
Don't shove.
Look out! My God.
I heard they
See,
were cut
my-
Look at the
We
crossroads.
aren't idle here. My men train like that every day.
Admiral? Hello? I'm just holding...
That's in the... What do you say?
Aye.
Leave him.
Now look here.
Ach ja.
Do you fancy...
Come, Junge. Pull cock, the first...
I'll got you!
You're in a foul temper today, aren't you?
For fuck's sake. This bloody war's all we need. Our fields are ravaged, our barns are empty, all our ale's gone.
And
Well, you haven't shown yourself to be very...
Don't worry about it, lad. Pullcock has the strength.
What?
Ah, nothing. You know what? At least you'll have some...
I better go and find Zizka. The Margaret.
I saw...
Do you want to come with us?
No, I have a...
Why?
A woman's in...
strange, crooked, like a letter from a fancy...
How are things, Cap?
What do you think?
Yeah. Not...
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
Nah, don't say that.
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat.
That's why I'm here. I wanted to take Catherine along, too. But she said she'd rather get the horses ready.
She's doing the right thing. And you better run ahead and greet the Margrave.
I'll be going then.
What do you want? What brings you?
Show me your...
You're a bit... picky, aren't you?
And this scar? It's strange, crooked, like a letter from a fancy book.
This. I fell off the battlements at Laxenberg Castle.
Lord above! From the walls! And were you conquering or defending that castle, sir?
Well, depends on how you look at it.
Some bastards burned down a farm near Nimba.
Henry. Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
Bergov had no interest in our message. By the time we finally arrived at Trotsky, he'd already long since made a deal with Sigismund. But of course he didn't tell Sir Hans and me anything. And on top of that, he used us to do his dirty work. Everything went to hell in the end, and we ended up in a dungeon. Or at least I did. They took Lord Capon away. In fact, that's why we're here. We were following von Bergov's trail.
So I've heard. But I'd be interested to know the details. It's been some time since our meeting in Ratai, and now you appear here by the side of a quite unexpected guest.
Well, it wasn't the best circumstances to meet Zizka in. They sent him to the Trotsky region to cause problems, and our paths happened to cross. We crossed swords.
And who was giving Zizka orders? Do you know?
I think it's some Jan Sokol of Lamberg.
Enough about Zizka. I also heard something about a pillory and poaching. What the hell did you and Sir Hans get up to?
Things went wrong right from the beginning. We were ambushed, and we lost the letter. Lord Capon and I were lucky to get out of it alive. But no one at Trotsky believed that we were messengers.
Von Bergov refused to aid a nobleman in need. That seems pretty low for a man of his stature.
Well, to be honest, Lord Capon didn't really look much like a nobleman. We were ambushed while bathing in a pond, and then we fled through the woods. So we really looked like a pair of beggars.
Ah, that must have been a peculiar feeling for Lord Capon.
You can't even imagine it, Your Grace.
I certainly cannot, in truth. In any case, are you sure there's nothing else you want to tell?
Well, you should probably know that Istvan Toth was working for von Bergov.
Who's he?
One of Sigismund's cronies. He was causing havoc around Ratai.
Ah, yes. Hanush and Radzig mentioned some such person. They even foolishly let him go.
They had to. They gave him their word.
Yes. Well, it's...
Well, no one let him go this time. He's dead.
Very good. From what I've heard, he was a bandit and a cutthroat. There should be no deal. And do you want to tell...
That's all that happened.
Truly. My court messenger and bearer of tidings, both good and bad, John of Liechtenstein, has missed... By the way, you said you were in von Bergov's dungeon. And I can imagine how they treated you there. Tell me, did you reveal anything?
Well, they asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that, and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
I just thought something up.
Henry, what exactly did you tell them? What you might consider to be a minor detail might be something of utmost importance.
I don't know.
But you said you had time to think?
Well,
I've had better liars than you failed to trick me.
Well, unfortunately, they...
What?
About Liechtenstein. That he's in Kuttenberg. I'm really sorry.
But you've nothing to be ashamed of. I think it's too much to expect anyone to hold their tongue under torture.
But Lord Liechtenstein... What if they killed him because...
John went straight into the lion's den. He knew the risks. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure...
Sir, that's a generous offer, and I appreciate it. But it's not what I want.
If you wish to stay and help here, I'll be glad, of course. I need someone to escort my envoys, and you've proven yourself more than capable.
It's Lord Capon, Your Grace. I came to find out where he is, and rescue him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Berghoff has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
Oh. And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother!
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road. No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in his godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go! Close. The devil doesn't know you, but he should recognize me, even like this, unless he's too drunk.
What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
That won't be necessary. We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
So all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that.
I'm up for that.
Don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumour mill, and if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favoured meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable. Of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Hinek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry. It's going to take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I just hope Sir Hans is all right.
Why wouldn't he be? He's the Lord of Perkstein. He's of no use to them dead.
If I don't bring him back to Hanush alive, I might as well hang myself. Anyway, how much farther is it?
Still a long way to go. Shall we speed up?
Aye. The sooner we get there, the better.
I hope our journey... He doesn't prove to be... Keep your hand on your hilt, Henry. Around here, you never know what might happen.
I warned you had it coming, you drunk!
Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a crossing for an alternative like mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Shishka?
You turn on your heel and get going, if you value your life. You might have noticed, there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed.
I'll tear you a new asshole, you fucker! You got me? Help me with him!
Why? Can you hurry
You'll
up?
pay for that.
I want to get back.
Do I have to pull you out of trouble again? I see you're still a drunkard.
It's good to see you too, Shishka. What happened to...
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we...
That we do, Henry.
Hi, lad.
Thanks.
Not that I...
He would be one of the best if he wasn't drunk.
Shouldn't we leave before...
Easy, lad. This was the devil's den. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us a cleaning fee, and that will be that.
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted with. We're looking for the...
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk about, now is the time.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests and making a mess.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day. Who's going to pay for this now?
If you search their pockets and so low, and I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some...
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
All right, then. Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous... We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no one will know what happened here.
That's nice of you. But leave us alone now.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in...
Did you hear Lord Shishka?
Yes, I did. Of course.
Who's this devil fella?
He's an angry, dangerous murderer.
And at one time, he was besieging a castle, and when they refused to surrender, he dressed up as a begging hat. I still regret not being there to see that.
I was there. In fact, he kidnapped that hag's grandsons and told her he'd cripple them unless she let him in the castle. She opened the gate for him at night and...
Ha! Well, I could better...
Is it just...
Let's...
What?
Well, I'm alone.
Where's everybody?
I'd like to know that too.
What? The devil's...
How long has it been since he was...
I've been...
A month!
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him dead. They want to send his soul to the Lord in a much worse way. The devil is a proper bastard.
Who captured him?
How should I know?
Shit could be...
Well, he botched this job in Kuttenberg. It was supposed to be a breeze before we could react. They knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a deaf man on a door.
Fuck.
It pisses me off that we had to leave him there.
Do you know where they're keeping?
Why? The town got...
Fuck.
My words. Not even a mouse can get him there.
What are they planning to do with him?
The devil's got... There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp. They'll take him to their camp outside of town.
Who told you that?
When someone owes you a dice wager, they'll spill him what they don't know. They say the people of Kuttenberg can't wait to see him gone.
If they're going to move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards. We're only 3. So unless you have 10 men up your sleeve...
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other than that, he may...
I was going to hire some muscle...
More like I know you. Everybody will listen if we mention coin. Can you think of anything else that might come in handy?
Well, how about some hand cannons?
Have you got...
Well...
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, what place is that?
This narrow gully with a nice curve west of here.
Looks like there's still some sense.
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons.
Great!
Don't dilly-dally. And when you keep an eye out...
We tried to capture him, but he ambushed and captured us instead.
That sounds like Shishka. But that is how friendships for life are made.
With one of them in jail, while the other mocks them through the bars.
Actually, that's how I met my wife.
You have a wife? Where is she now?
Where could she be? Maybe rotting in the jail. I left her there on our wedding night.
Well, if that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun, even if you are about to hang. Do not frown. It does not suit you.
I'm not frowning. I just didn't think it was funny.
Oh, Lord, another bore. You get along with Shishka famously, don't you?
I'll gladly laugh if you said something funny.
Looks like I might have to carve a smile onto your face. Maybe a graceful and mysterious one. Like the Virgin Mary's. What do you say? I'll put my heart into it.
Give it a try.
Really? Sounds like a challenge.
You nearly got killed just now, yet you're stirring shit again.
Oh, well, I cannot help myself. Life's to be lived, and the body's to go to the grave properly fucked up. So I take it easy. As they say in Latin, cop demon.
So you're a mercenary, cutthroat, swindler, drunk, and on top of that, a philosopher?
I'm a man of many... You know what.
A man of many decks and drinks?
Oh, come on, you do not even know me. We will get to know each other once we have a drink together. Would you have a drop on you?
No.
Fuck. I never ride out without some supplies. I don't know if I can stand it.
A few more stupid jokes and I'll plug your gob. But it won't be with booze.
You are very lucky to be with Shishka, that you saved me.
I'm starting to regret it.
That's why I like you. We will have so much fun together. I feel it in my bones. But we better pick up our pace. I need to piss.
Quick! Go! Oh, whoa.
What a relief. I just better not piss on my boots. Or trip over. not done yet. Finally. The camp is near. There's a path above the stream. There are also some pretty rocks nearby. Ada used to wade through that stream every time he went to visit some lass. Or when he was returning. He can smell the wench from miles away, but he can't take 3 steps in the woods without getting lost. Some people are just made that way. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, if Ada could find the camp, you'll have no problem finding it yourself. Oh, and the hand cannons. They're buried somewhere near the camp. Just a few steps. That much I remember. Maybe by the stream, or right in it. No, that's not it. Oh, we were drunk, but we're not that stupid. Although, maybe Janos and Edda are.
What are we gonna do now?
Well, welcome to our...
This...
Hey, you don't...
So where are the cannon?
We hit something, and something is buried a little ways over there.
Don't you remember where you put them?
Well,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
one of those places.
We're gonna dig...
Nonsense. Anyway...
Which one is that?
The one made of leaves.
Come on, then.
I told you I would find it right away. Now just dig it up and we are done.
Won't you give me a hand? It'll go faster if you help.
I am helping you. I found... We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried him. But this place seems really familiar. Before that, we had to bury old Lonegill, and we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
Sure, I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one? Search.
Listen.
Just tell me you didn't throw those hand cannons.
Of course not.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is...
We're moving.
Yes. Right. Enough playing around. Dig.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. So this is the grave of poor Lodia. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench.
Why? He did not smell much better when he was alive. Oh, well. God grant him eternal life and some soap.
What about us?
If Lodia is here, then I reckon I know where the hand cannons are. Fucking bitch. Did someone beat us to it? But it looks like I was... See?
God, what?
Oh, don't cry.
Will you take the can... Right.
Let's go.
I'd rather go with you.
Mount up then.
think I've heard that one before.
Fucking and boozing and fucking. Bring on the barrel.
How did Ziska put it? The best shot north of the Alps, and also the best singer north of Sasau. Nightingales have nothing on you.
Quadrants of harlots and drags from the wine kegs. Fuck all the rest today. I'm with my comrades. Fuck all to eat today. Still we'll be merry. Drink your booze, then we'll make hats roll like berries. Fucking and boozing and fucking. Fucking and boozing and fucking. Bring on the barrels and roll up the wrenches. There's nothing better than a nice pair of titties. That doesn't rhyme much. Women, my friend, is a weak.
We have the hand cannons.
How did it go? Any trouble?
The next time you want to send me looking for something with Kubyenka, just kill me. You'll save me a lot of suffering.
Did we find those cannon? We did. So stop whining.
When you spend more time with Kubyenka, you'll realize he's not doing it on purpose. He's just a prick.
Aye. Hey!
What's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks, and when they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons standing there?
Look what I meant. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have...
Aye.
But what?
I would put it a little further back. So they will...
Yeah.
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to...
What a
What rubbish. It is like a battlement, but on a wagon. You get it right? Haha.
Shut up. We'll do it my way.
Make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time we have.
So. Stand on the other side.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here with me.
And then what?
We'll wait for them to arrive. And then...
Are we there yet? No, how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf?
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
But you hold me up in irons, and you can't even show me a grain of human decency.
Paul!
What the fuck? Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting.
We can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honourable Sir. We're working on it. To the task!
Matilda!
Damn it! You idiots!
Yeah, that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
So next time, will you hit?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender, and none of until you hang alongside
the only ones.
Oh, really? Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others. If they resist...
Halt! Not another step, or...
Oh, what? Are you gonna shoot at this sky again?
Listen to me carefully. In the woods around us, we have dozens of archers and crossbowmen. If you don't surrender, we'll shoot you to pieces. We'll kill the rest the old-fashioned way.
Oh, shit! There's barely a dozen of you. If you could kill us all, you'd have done it already.
That's not true at all. There's more of us. Many more.
How many?
A gross. And we have armor, hammers, and cannons.
And you're hiding in the forest with all that gear, right? Have at them!
Fuck you, Horton! Haven't had enough yet? Now he's dead! Hey! That one's had it! Come on! Let's see what you're made of! What the fuck is that? This is how we fight in Trotsnov!
Get your eyes
Fine to give up! I'm getting sick of waiting! Good!
Oh, pack your ass up!
Hey, fuck off!
I'll be in your bloody
Piece of shit! I'll kill you for that!
I'm all yours!
Fucking horses!
You kick the bucket, you shits!
I'll
Don't dare bleed to death before I got you! Fuck you!
Fucking pay you back! I'll deal with that last bastard.
Know what you're made of!
Come to me, someone! I'm like a sieve! Nice!
But...
See, you shit! You're no match
I'll
for
shoot
me!
you an extra asshole!
You're dead! Now I'll
Whack
have
it!
you! He's had it! Oh, thank you, God. Thank you. We're done here. We've got to get the devil out of here. Somehow. So put the wheel back. On and get the horse. If you're bleeding, patch yourself up quickly. We need to get out of here soon. If you're not,
we should get out of...
The sooner we're gone, the... Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
There was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame.
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought I was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan?
First, we should find the rest of your band.
Hold your horses, Henry. First, how are we doing, Devil? Do you
hide out?
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that as long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place is...
And there...
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den.
All right, have it your way. Henry, go to the innkeeper and arrange... But back to the point, Devil. What about your people?
My people? Kuttenberg isn't enough for you.
No, he...
That's too bad.
We'll have to do... But first you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and... if she's... all right.
You're not coming with me?
Does that bother you?
Someone might recognize me. And if
all right.
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a...
But we don't have time for that. Like Henry said, we need more people. The three of us could just about manage to steal a few cabbages.
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can barely stand.
At least tell me what happened to your infamous Devil's Pack. Where can we find them?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kuttenberg? Why didn't you lot free me from jail?
You gather a band of criminals and then you are surprised they cannot be trusted?
So, nobody's left?
Some might return now that the devil is back.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
Or will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
I reckon I don't have a choice, do I?
I like that boy already. No pointless questions, just straight to the task.
At least tell him where to find the bastards.
I'd love to, but I don't...
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere.
What about Behuta and his brother?
Slavik died, Behuta took it badly. He's not...
Fuck! Henry may be able to convince him.
I doubt it, but he can...
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniak.
And that's all?
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are fighting against Sigismund around here.
I don't want any dirty peasants.
In that case...
And...
I think I could help you.
Liechtenstein can wait.
Great. But be careful. They're, probably...
I'll bear that in mind.
All right, go ahead.
You said...
You really do. Anyway, only a few fellas out of the whole glorious... As far as I know. Matthew. And maybe Matthew.
Tell me about Bahuta.
Well, Bahuta, he and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn. Just the two of them.
It's that, but you said it...
Yes, he died. He dropped everything off.
Where can I find...
At the rectory in Grunts.
I'll go over.
But be careful. Bahuta was Slavic, who kept him from...
Now tell me something about this Matthew.
The name may be pretty, but he's as ugly as sin. He's also a damn willy bastard. People say he likes to rob on trade routes, telling his victims he's collecting tax for the king.
And where do I find him?
I hear there's someone, maybe the...
What about the...
Of course. That leaves Janos, Ada and Raniak.
Who is this
Oh, that's easy. He's called Ada because he can't keep his snake in his breeches. He's Polish. He does not speak our tongue, so only Janos can speak. But otherwise...
How am I...
Yes, you do. You must use your hands and feet for the rest.
Do you know where...
I have no...
Tell me about this...
Janos? He's from Hungary. He speaks...
And how did he get here?
Not at all. He did something back home. Had the gallows waiting for him, so he was having the time of his life until recently. Wine, but if you knew how he can cook, give him a dead rat and half a carrot, and he will cook you a 3-course dinner.
How can I reckon?
Like I said, he looks a bit like a cute where you talk to him.
Tell me more.
Raniak has a great... Oh, and that...
How did he get that?
How do you think? But he would not...
Do you have it?
Oh, I don't know anything about him. It is possible he...
Thanks. I'll go...
I may sound... Go!
Oh,
Go! Quick! Quick! Da! Quick! Ka! Da!
Whoa! I reckon the harvest will be good this year.
I'd like to think so. But who knows what the summer will bring? What would you like?
show me your... I'd like to do...
Sure.
How's...
Well,
I'll go for that.
thank you. And a good day to you, friend.
Kurva! Burning it. Damn, it's burning. This is gonna take a while, yeah? Kurva! Burning it. Damn it! I have to be careful not to ruin it. Herrgott. I better not botch this up. That looks good. Now just to temper it.
God bless. So, what's it to you? Kiss my... Farewell.
Fucking steel.
I'd like to do something...
Sure.
Do we have...
That's all. You see? Great. I'm glad you... What can I do?
What do you have for...
Take care. Then I'll have a look at the web. Thank you. And a good day to you, friend.
What do you have for...
Let's talk about the... All right. You see? Thank you. Take care. What will it...
Show me your...
Why are you wasting my time?
Look
I
out!
don't want anything then. Hey?
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains.
I need to plough too, you know.
What if you lent me the bullock on the Lord's Day? You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you?
No. And nor should you.
Except I don't have a bullock. And you won't lend me yours on any other day.
Go and see the priest first. If he says it's all right, I'll be happy to help you, friend.
Show me.
Word about the... Sure. Aye. As you're doing... business.
What do you have?
Whoa!
Go!
You're in a foul temper today.
Oh, boy! Whoa!
Praise be Jesus.
Now and...
Excuse me.
That's right. If you're here to right old wrongs, be my...
I don't need to right any wrongs. The devil sent me.
He is free, and he still hasn't learned. Anyway, tell him I'm definitely not going back.
Why don't you...
I want to reform myself. There is no way to do...
I'd like to find the rest of the devil's pack.
Just Raniek. It has been a few days since he was here.
Do you know where I could...
Last time he told me...
What did he want?
He was begging me for some coin. He said he has always...
Raniek still...
That fella will never learn. He won a really nice bow once.
Thanks. I'll be on my way. I probably won't convince you.
Hold on. While you're here, we can... God knows he needs it.
We can.
Every soul can be... Look at me. But I learned that it was the wrong way.
Why all of a sudden?
Come pray with me. Hey, how did you get involved with the devil anyway?
By accident. It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know Žižka too. Where from?
It's a long story. But, if you came to the Devil's Den, I'll tell you all about it over a beer.
Nice try, lad, but I'm staying away from the drink. It's just not worth it. What do you think of the devil anyway?
I don't know. I don't know him very well yet.
It doesn't matter if you've known him a day, a year, or a lifetime. With the devil, you know who you're dealing with from the very first moment. So if you're hoping he's actually different, I can tell you right now, you're hoping in vain.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
Right here, at my brother's grave.
Is that...
You know?
Aye.
Aye. We were in the band together, but the priest...
Was that important?
It was. Father Havel put a roof over my head and showed me a completely... Together with my brother, I buried my past here.
This is where you...
Here is where I found reconciliation and peace of mind.
Let's get to it then.
Aye, but it's Pater Noster. Key isn't careless. Sanctificator or no man's tomb. Adventure ad... Your turn. I did. I can't read, but I...
You're saying it wrong. Pater... No...
Shut up. I'm a no... Pray for a quick death, you bastard. Just
Mercy!
Fight.
I surrender!
That was something.
You can't take me! Calm
Good,
down!
I'm
I surrender!
No
I surrender!
yielding.
Enough!
Go fuck! Kurva, I'm wounded!
You can't take me!
We'll see about that! Fuck you!
You've no chance against me!
Shut up! Come and get another! You want to try me?
Nice one. Interesting.
Whoa! Whoa!
Go! Ka! Quick! Die! Quick! Ka! Go! Go! Quick! Go! Ka! Ka! Go! Ka! 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 Go! Go! Ka! Go!
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
God grant your health.
Grüß Gott.
Greetings to you two.
Mike.
Was willst du?
Very much.
I'm looking.
That means no.
And he plays.
Ja. Jetzt gestern hat sich. And I'm still.
This drunk.
Ja, Adder.
Aye.
You should ask the.
So where is?
If you go to the village from here, the butcher's grundstück is.
I'll go to.
You should be.
Someone again? We'll get to that. There's a rumor at the inn that his wife cheated on him. Ever?
Where can I
try asking the man?
Was he broke?
He lost a small fort, but a bunch of Kerler from Bilani who also came.
She arranged it nicely so the butcher wouldn't catch her. So who was she?
Why would they pay for?
I do not think they played a lot.
And do you know where I could find these?
In Belen.
Thanks a lot.
Tut mir leid. If I were you, I would ask the Bilani innkeeper. With
I'll be on my way.
nichts zu danken.
Aye. But work well.
Fine wares here. What's that? Can I help you?
What's that noise? So it's you. Aha.
What's going on?
I'm looking for someone. And the
Is that so?
wandering man at arms.
And the innkeeper sent you to me. Now he's going to tell everyone who just walks by. Who are you anyway?
On the contrary, he's a dangerous cutthroat.
You're a runt. He'd send one of his guard.
Does it matter who sent me?
Then you better hurry.
Why does he want to?
Because he's a stubborn
So what happened?
The innkeeper didn't.
Actually,
In that case, it's.
look, I have to find that Polish hellraiser. Have some compassion.
Fuck that. I'm the one who needs compassion here.
And where will I find your husband?
Outside the village. They said that's where they take.
I better go and see.
Hurry up. Oh well. And take a bath, for goodness sake. You were born